And a very good evening, everybody. Football Coyotes on the road at Dickinson looking for their first win of the season against the longtime rival, the Midgets. To the Queen City we go. Dickinson driving second possession of the game. Colin Cheddar. They've always had backs like this. See you later. 43 yards to pay dirt. After the kick, 7-zip Midgets. After an interception, Steve Zakowski is flushed, but he's going to keep his eyes downfield. He finds Braden Mischke. He is going to ramble 55 yards for a touchdown. 14-zip after the kick. Williston does not roll over in the second. Alex Bloom is going to put it up for Jaden Tanner. Nice catch by the junior. That's a touchdown, 14-6. Second half, Midgets take it down, and it's Malachi Medina. He's going to blow in. That put them up by 14. They go on to win 26-6. So Williston starts the preseason 0-3. They've played a lot of kids, new head coach, virtually an entire new coaching staff. So we'll see how things work out. They'll play the WDA schedule, their opener at St. Mary's on Friday. Dickinson gets the Coyotes 26-6, two longtime rivals. College volleyball, check that. Coyote volleyball team dropped a tight and tough one, 3-2, to conference rival Watford City on Tuesday. They were looking to get back to winning ways tonight against the Dickinson Midgets. Let's see how it went. Early, junior Maddie Collings is going to field the ball, and then she is going to bury one to give Williston the early lead. Coyote senior Grace Tong serving. Midgets right back. Jenna Nelson is just a sophomore. She comes up with a big play there. Then moments later, she's going to sky for the block, just a 5'10 sophomore. Remember that name? Collings has her shot blocked, but her teammates say, hey, we'll get you the ball again. They do, and she's going to come up and pound one there. But the Midgets come to Williston, and they win by a final of 3-2. So Dickinson comes up with 2 wins over the Coyotes in sports. Watford City's 2-0. They got Belcourt at home, 3-0. And the Battle of Highway 2, and it goes to Tioga, the Pirates, 3-2. Now also at home, Coyote boys soccer team against Mandan. Both clubs winless. Let's see who went home with a victory. We go to beautiful Legends Field, and off we go at 25-49. It is Andrew Catalano. He's going to score. Tristan Boots look like it's going to deflect off his hand, and that's going to get in. That's a tough one for the youngster. So 1-zip Braves, and then they score moments later. Caden Snugstad is going to score there. More heat from the Braves. But Brogan Saletto is going to kick it out of the way. But the Braves come to Legends Field, and they win 4-zip over the Coyotes. Great night for soccer. It goes to the Braves 4-zip. Tennis, Williston non-conference matchup against Scotty Delorme's Minot club. Minot wins at 5-2. Tomorrow, Williston back home at 2 p.m. And for you Coyote fans, they're going to be indoors at the Arc. Because the Davidson courts are being resurfaced. So indoors at 2 p.m. College football, we have a lot of Minot State alums in our region, and it's not good news. Southwest Minnesota State hands the Beavers their first setback in the opener, 28-23. Now the Montana Grizz will open up their season on Saturday at high noon against the Butler Bulldogs. Bobby Houck says they're a good club, and they had a good club last year as well.
Butler's a good football team. They play hard. Their coaching's really good. They're very, very solid in all 3 phases. It's really hard to find a schematic advantage, offense, defense, kicking, versus what they do. Really have an appreciation for how they go about it. I like how they play. I like their attention to detail. I just like how they do things. They were 7-2 last year, going in the final 2 games and knocking on the door, getting in the playoffs, and that didn't work out for them. They dropped their last 2 and didn't get in, but they're an awfully good football team. The quarterback is Bushka's just terrific. He was the conference player of the year last year. He's keeping me and our defensive coaches up at night. I mean, he just does a lot of great things. He's their leading rusher. He just really does it all. He's a really good player. So veteran players up front, both sides of the ball. Anytime you have a good quarterback and good fronts and good coaching, you got a chance to win. And this will be a good test for us this weekend.
All righty, he was just in Sydney last spring talking to all the great boosters there. Cats open up at home against Utah Tech. And with that, we take a timeout on First News at 10.